Ain't no faking involved. All that internal hating, we be shaking it off. Cause we know they just came around Jacobs and Carl. Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know.
Look, I'm 34 like Bo Jackson. I'm a Raider. Long live John Madden. We left Oakland, now we with the Sinners. For Al Davis, we got unfinished business. Look, just win, baby. Defense ain't giving up an inch lately. The offense in clutch, we about to up the scope. And D-Car ain't stopping till we reach the boat. Yeah.
Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. You thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, all you ever heard about my lips. I was twitching, I wasn't breaking when Brady was winning chips. Went to LA, then to Oakland, and now we up on the strip. Dancing with the nation every time we get to 6. 3rd and 13, used to run the ball. Now we got 100, so we changing the call. Tatted on my body, ain't no taking it off. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. Unless they with the nation, ain't no faking involved. All that internal hating, we be shaking it off. Cause we know they just came around Jacobs and Carl. Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know.
Look, I'm 34 like Bo Jackson. I'm a Raider. Long live John Madden. We left Oakland, now we with the Sinners. For Al Davis, we got unfinished business. Look, just win, baby. Defense ain't giving up an inch lately. The offense in clutch, we about to up the scope. And D-Car ain't stopping till we reach the boat. Yeah.
Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. You thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, all you ever heard about my lips. I was twitching, I wasn't breaking when Brady was winning chips. Went to LA, then to Oakland, and now we up on the strip. Dancing with the nation every time we get to 6. 3rd and 13 used to run the ball. Now we got 100, so we changing the call. Tatted on my body, ain't no taking it off. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. Unless they with the nation, ain't no faking involved. All that internal hating, we be shaking it off. Cause we know they just came around Jacobs and Carl. Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know.
Look, I'm 34 like Bo Jackson. I'm a Raider. Long live John Madden. We left Oakland, now we with the Sinners. For Al Davis, we got unfinished business. Look, just win, baby. Defense ain't giving up an inch lately. The offense in clutch, we about to up the scope. And D-Car ain't stopping till we reach the boat. Yeah.
Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. You thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, all you ever heard about my lips. I was twitching, I wasn't breaking when Brady was winning chips. Went to LA, then to Oakland, and now we up on the strip. Dancing with the nation every time we get to 6. 3rd and 13 used to run the ball. Now we got 100, so we changing the call. Tatted on my body, ain't no taking it off. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. Unless they with the nation, ain't no faking involved. All that internal hating, we be shaking it off. Cause we know they just came around Jacobs and Carl. Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know.
Look, I'm 34 like Bo Jackson. I'm a Raider. Long live John Madden. We left Oakland, now we with the Sinners. For Al Davis, we got unfinished business. Look, just win, baby. Defense ain't giving up an inch lately. The offense in clutch, we about to up the scope. And D-Car ain't stopping till we reach the boat. Yeah.
Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't.
ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.
What is the deal, Raider Nation? Good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody that has pulled up this morning. Yes, indeed, it is Thursday. It is Thursday. 2 days away from the Miami Dolphin beatdown. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please gather around for the greatest show on grass. Your Las Vegas Raiders. This is Raiders Allegiance. I am your host, Lunatic Raider. This is Good Morning Raider Nation, and you got a lot of reasons to be pumped this morning. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's G-O. You know what I mean? How are you guys feeling this morning? I'm pumped. Blood flowing. Got that Raider baby slapping in the background. You already know. Pumping these guys, man, getting that song viral. I posted their merch link to their page. They got shirts and everything. 2 pieces for the women, t-shirts for the men and for the kids. Check it out. Support them, man. Hey, they rock with the nation, man, and they got a hit on their hands for this season. So I told them I'll do everything I can to go ahead and help promote and get them out there and make this song go viral. I think the music is on iTunes, as well as other platforms, and the link to their store, their merch store, I posted in the chat, which I shall do that one more again. Just one moment. Let me post it one more again, because like I said, man, I'm a man of my word, and these young cats, hey, they got the song, man. They got the song for this season. This gotta be the anthem this season, man. I'm a Raider, baby. You don't have to ask to know. I'm a Raider. You see this shit? Perfect example and explanation to the point. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. Thank you for pulling up. We're going to go ahead and marinate in this sauce real quick, the silver and black Raider sauce. Let people go ahead and pull up. And oh yeah, you guys can see the chats right here in this box. And if you're new to the channel, first time here, there's another thing. Subscribe, baby. Subscribe. It's free. It don't cost a dime. Just go hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and while you're there, hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment. Tell me what I can do to improve this channel so we can make this shit right. You feel me? But salute to you guys, the nation. Let me go ahead and get to my extended family within the chat. So let me put on my spectacles. You know what I mean? Because my vision ain't as keen as it was when I was a youngster. But I can see good enough to slap the shit out of a donkey, out of a shitty queef, and a discharger. It's no problem. And a whiner. I can slap the shit out of them easy. You know what I mean? I can close my eyes and do that shit. You just listen for the moan. You know how they be moaning? Don't like the Raiders. Moaning like a little old biatch. You know what I mean? Shout out to my chat, man. What's really going on? Yes, Van City. Raider in the house. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Egotarian 207. Yes, we are here this morning. I'm glad you guys gathered around, man. Bruno 4587. What is the deal, man? First time here? I'm not recognizing the name, but if this is your first time here, you are welcome, man. Hey, anytime you want to pull up, feel free. No need to ask. No need to knock on the door. Just take your shoes off at the door and come on in, man. For real, for real. If you have not done so, please just subscribe and hit like and tell a friend or two, even a family member that rock with the silver and black. Tell them, hey, come check out Lunatic Raider and the Raiders Allegiance with their Good Morning Raider Nation live podcast from Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern every weekday. Yes, indeed. Thank you for coming. Eugene Powell, my guy. Top of the morning to you, my guy. For real, for real. Persian Raider, you already know the business. You already know the business for real. Man, Michael Guerrero, my guy, man. Thank you for pulling up. Thank you for your support, my brother, for real. Let's see who else. Raider Ben is in this bitch. Raider Ben, what's cracking, man? My guy. For real, man. He get me pumped seeing all my people up in here, man. For real. B. Al is in the place to be. Navy Vet 34, man. Salute to you, my guy. Thank you for pulling up as usual. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Who else we got out there? Holly Tanner. You know I'll never forget to give you your props and tell you good morning as well. Thank you for pulling up on the nation. Really, 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 really. Let me see who else. I don't want to forget not a single soul that's rocking with the red. I said the red. Oh my God, I'm thinking motherfucking Trailblazers. My bad, y'all. We just got the schedule out. You know what I mean? I'm a Blazer fan, so the red and black, I was getting ready to holler that shit. But silver and black, let's get it right. We on football this morning. Good morning, Raider Nation. Not good morning, Blazers. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's out there, man. Who else we got floating around? I think that's about it for right now. But we're getting deep. We're getting deep. Hey, come on in. Come on in. Leave your shoes at the door. Sit on down. I got black, silver, and black furniture. Sit down, relax, and grab you a drink. And you know, like I always do about this time. Yes, indeed. I look kind of smart with glasses on. Well, my philosophy seems to be in line with the rest of the ideology of the classroom, right? Correct? Is that correct? Yes. Yes. I'm a philosopher. Are you a philosopher? Remember that I'm going old school on y'all. Remember the old KRS-One song? Are you a philosopher? Why, yes. 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 But shout out to everybody in the chat. You already know the business. It's always about the shield. It's always about the shield. And like I say, without you, there is no me. Without us, there's no nation. There's only one nation. The motherfucking Raider Nation. You feel me? You dig it? If you can dig it, then be done. Yes, indeed. It's all about y'all, man. I salute you guys because you're the real MVP of the silver and black, the nation. You know what I mean? As we come together as one. So my first drink is always for y'all, man. Good morning. May your morning go smooth. May I get a couple of laughs out you, but be informative as well. So thank you for pulling up, y'all. Hey, this is for you. Ice cold. Let me fill that motherfucker back up. All right. So let's dig into a little bit of something and something. Here's the scenario. Now, yesterday in the morning we discussed the Tyree Gillespie trade. I thought somebody on Twitter, whatnot, like I said, I didn't know, but I thought they said we got a fourth pick for him. But what I think happened is that they were saying that he was a fourth round pick, which is correct. But we got in 2024 a seventh round pick. Now, that sounds not too great, but you got to remember, here's the aspect that the shit that we got to pay attention to. For one, he was not this organization's current front office selection, right? So to even get a seventh round pick for somebody that you probably would have ended up releasing, bravo. You got something in return, okay? I don't know exactly the cap number that you saved for the trade, whatever his salary was in this year, that is now saved. But I don't think it was a bad deal. I think there's a lot of competition out there that forced the Raiders to go ahead and make this move. But see, you remember, we did not get down to 85. We got down to 84 because of that trade. Oh, we're going to go over the releases. Well, no, we know the releases. We're going to go over the addition. They filled the 84 spot to make it 85 with a free agent defensive lineman who can play outside linebacker as well as defensive end. His name is Jordan Jenkins. He came from let me make sure I don't get this shit wrong. He played with the Jets. Most recently was the Texans. Now, how did they work that with the Texans? Simple. I talked about this before. There's a connection with the Texans and the Raiders. Josh McDaniels, the head coach of the Raiders, is the brother of the wide receiver coach, Ben McDaniels of the Houston Texans. So there's inside line there. Just like you figure with the trade of Gillespie to the Titans, verbal. That was former player of New England. That's the connection. See that, and it's usually somebody you're familiar with that you can usually will and deal with. You know what I mean? Somebody that the Texans wanted, you know, or not wanted, but because dude wasn't a free agent, but you asked about him. You know what I mean? So you have inside information on players as well as inside connections to do trades, such as the Tennessee Titans and getting free agents that formerly played with the Texans. So there was that connection there. Now, will this guy, Jordan Jenkins, make the team? Who knows? Who knows? But at 6'2" and 5'8" and 259 pounds, like I said, he can play the outside linebacker as well as defensive end, so he can multitask. But once again, I'm gonna reiterate, it's not given he makes the team, but you have to add depth, and it's good to have another body in there, especially when you release people from the defensive line. So with that being said, man, we'll see how he gets down with it. You know what I mean? Oh, who else up in here, man? Hold on. I'm missing out on people. NorCal Raider Jesse, what's the deal? Dominique Brown, what is the deal? Hey, these are that's a good point, Bruno. It's not the fact that they're targeting Gruden players; they're targeting players that they didn't select. And we all know, and this is 100% fact, Gruden's offense and defense is nowhere near what we're running now. Straight opposites. So you have to get the corresponding players to fit your scheme and not the ones that exist. Now, the ones that exist that can fit what we're doing, notice they're still on the team. You know what I mean? They're still on the team. But the ones that didn't, they moved on from, and now it's time to revamp. It's not a rebuild because majority of your foundation is already in place. Your quarterback, you brought in your number one receiver. Your slot was already there. Your tight end was already there. Majority of your offensive line was already there. Your running back was already there. Defense, your defensive end. You had a couple of your defensive tackles, your safeties. Corner, you brought in a new corner with Rock Ya-Sin, but basically your foundation, starter-wise, is still there. And they were all leaders. All you have to do is add to it. And the same thing is going to occur next year the same way. You're going to fill spots on the roster with your guys that fit what you're doing from the draft or from free agency, either or. It's going to happen. That's why I say next year, this Raider team will be way better than the 2022 version. You can't help but be better, especially with a year under your belt on both sides of the ball in this system with these coaches. Because then next year, you're going to already know the system, so you'll be able to easily relay that to the incoming fresh green motherfuckers that's undrafted, drafted, or signed as free agents. So the torch is going to keep carrying. This is not an old team. This team is in its prime. They're in that window prime. So it's not a 3-year window. It extends longer than that because these guys are early 30s, late 20s. Nowhere near tapping out as being too old. You know what I mean? So the potential of this team running this shit like the Patriots once did, hey, it's there. It's there. Now you might got a couple of older guys there, you know, your Chandler Jones and them, but that is something replaceable because you go into the draft next year. Now you got, like I said, we got draft picks. We can maneuver with these draft picks up or down, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. If there is a defensive end, but I think the next in line is Kuntz. Malcolm Kuntz is next in line to get Chandler's job once Chandler decides to hang it up and walk into the sunset. So we already have his replacement. Can you imagine Kuntz in his prime? Kuntz ain't even scratched the surface yet. He's still developing. But once he gets to the point of being on that level where Max Crosby developed to, that's your future. Max Crosby and fucking Kuntz is going to be your next in line generation at defensive end. And then if these other young guys at defensive tackle develop, you know what I mean? They're solidifying their fucking the trenches, as you say. The trenches must be fortified. We must not allow enemies to come in and just kick in our front door and get to the quarterback. No way, no how will that happen if they develop it right and if they make the right selections in the draft as well as free agents. You're going to get a couple of surprises in undrafteds. That's always the occurrence. But we understand this, and we know that the Raiders are capable of making the right decisions and choices when it comes to filling this roster with guys that can go out there and go ahead and contend for a Super Bowl, because that's the end result. We're not trying to get to the second round of the playoffs. Like I said, the thing that I would settle for in not a losing season, but in a loss, I would settle. I would think it's still improvement to get to the AFC Championship and lose it. Because like I say, next year, this team will be way better. We got all of our draft picks. These new guys will be in the system. Well, everybody's new to the system. Will be in the system for 1 year. So next year, I expect the trajectory of this team to keep rising. You know what I mean? Like an erection. It's going to still grow and grow. You're like, this motherfucker always using sexual terminology. Because who don't love sex? I mean, reproduction. And how you think these guys get born to become football players, to become Raiders? An erect penis, right? All right. No raw egg white jokes. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Thank you for pulling up this morning. We're going to get a couple of laughs, but we're going to get down to the nitty gritty as well. 2 rare rings, my God. Top of the morning. Oh, my audio was going in and out. You can't hear me? Okay, no, y'all hear me because y'all pausing and having ha-has. And oh, shit. But, hey, on some real shit, though. Hey, we just got to wait. Just be patient. Like I said, there has not been anything that the front office has done decision-wise that make me second-guess Mark Davis going out and bringing these guys in. Not at all. Not at all. They know before we know. They know what they're trying to put together. You know what I mean? I don't think they're just shooting in the dark, hoping they hit something. No, I think there's a list on their board of guys that's out there that they would be interested in if injury occurs or whatnot. They don't perform in the preseason to make the team. Of course. I mean, look how quick they just traded fucking Gillespie and turned around and got Jordan Jenkins. So obviously he was a target. They brought him in, worked him out, bam, contract. You know what I mean? Who's next? Like I said, after next week, they have to cut down 5 again. So now you're going from 90, 85 to 80. The very most important cut will come after New England game. That's when you got to cut down from motherfucking 80 to 53. Wow, that's a lot of cuts. So that means that's a lot of analyzing and seeing going on. I know they're going over game film of the preseason and making sure that these cuts is official. And then some of these cuts will come back on the practice squad. With a 16-man practice squad, somebody's going there. So expect like some of these good undrafteds that's on the team but not good enough to make the 53 develop like Garbers. I feel Garbers can make the practice squad. I feel like if Darian Butler, linebacker, does not make the 53, you can put him on the practice squad. There's other people out there. You know what I mean? There's other people out there in an undrafted. Like we already got. Well, he's not on the practice squad, but don't forget Sincere McCormick, the running back, on injured reserve. So he's done for the season, but he'll be back next year. So pay attention. what running backs is, you know what I mean? That's what we got to pay attention to. Our cuts. Because like I said, when we released who was it? The other Butler, the defensive lineman, I was like, hey, what the fuck we gonna do at defensive tackle? But then it started being clear because we didn't know all of the additions coming back off the pup list when I did my show yesterday. But we know now that Bilal Nichols, Trayvon Mullen, Rocky Ya-Sin, Jonathan Hankins, all these guys came back. They're at practice. Darren Waller. Now we're starting to get our real starting roster together. Now, hopefully, fingers crossed, I want to see a series or two Saturday. When they go up against Miami, I want to see some of the starters out there get out there and get a series in, just to go ahead and break in, if they're healthy enough to play. If not, wait till New England. Let them get a couple of snaps. Well, you know, we're scrimmaging next week anyway against the Patriots in a joint practice. So that's something to keep your eye on when it comes to these stories that they write, you know what I mean, during the scrimmage for next week. Because that's the last preseason game. That's a major cut down. You know, like I said, fuck, man, hey, we getting close, you guys. We are getting fucking close. You know what I mean? Like an orgasm. You know it's coming. You just got to keep pounding until you got to keep pounding until you get there. That's it. And that's what they're doing. They're pounding, they're grinding until they get there. Till they come of age. Spelled C-U-M. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Thank you for pulling up, listening to my old Josh ass this morning. My guys, though, man. Hey, like I say, I'm going to keep this shit entertaining but informative. Shout out to Raider Ben. I think that Hall of Fame game made people worry even more about the injury because it was 2 weeks when we didn't have the Hall of Fame game. It would have been just 1 week, and I don't think you finished the paragraph. hey, for real. What you guys were talking? Oh, you talking about we're gonna be okay at yes. Long as Hankins and Bilal Nichols is healthy, because basically that's our starters. Like I said, I wasn't too concerned with defensive tackle. People were getting, you know what I mean, with the injuries and then the fact that getting cut, people were getting concerned, but I was like, no, we're being concerned over depth players, rotational players. I mean, you want the rotation, but they're not going to play majority of the game. That's just a relief type situation. You know what I mean? If the starters get gassed out, or if a slight injury or God forbid a major injury happens, then you have to worry about that. But in the meantime and in between time, you got your thing and I got mine. Woo! That's some old school bars, man. But yeah, man. So I don't really think it's a major concern compared to a starter going down and being done. But now that we're seeing the starters, notice these are all starters coming back. Rocky Ya-Sin, Bilal Nichols, Hankins, fucking who else came back? Trayvon Mullen, fucking who else? What's his name here? What his name? His name we say Jonathan Hankins, Bilal Nichols, Trayvon Mullen, and we got Darren Waller. Exactly. Them is all starters that are coming back. So fear not, nation. Fear the nation. Fear not, nation. You know what I mean? Fear not. Let's ride. I'm ready. I do want to see the start of Saturday, though. Fuck it. Don't be scared to put them out there. You ain't gonna be scared to put them out there in week 1. Same thing could happen. So let's rock with what we got, and let's see what these boys can do together. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody out there, man. Hey, Cash Lord Raider, top of the morning, man. Thank you for pulling up. It's a pleasure to have you here. For real, for real. Did y'all hear that the commentator keeps saying Jackson, but Johnson wearing the number 1 now? Oh, because he's so used to Deshaun from last year. That's what that is about. they're both J's. You know what I mean? Hey, yes. Yeah, I didn't hear him do that shit, but hey, I wouldn't doubt it. It's a simple mistake. Both of the motherfuckers is fast. You know what I mean? I don't know if Johnson is as fast as Jackson, but number one, and you see the speed out there, it's like, you know what I mean? You kind of brain fart watching the game. Then he showed up and they're eating their words. Hey, Raider Ben, who are you talking about showed up and they're eating their words? Who are they talking about, Raider Ben? Am I one of them motherfucking content creators? Hey, I don't be getting disrespectful about a player. Hey, the way I see it, and look, I got 4 eyes, so look. I don't like calling players garbage unless they're garbage. You know what I mean? But a lot, there's other motherfuckers that I hate to say the motherfucker, but it is what it is. Clickbait. Even misleading titles of their videos is clickbait. And I refuse to do that bullshit. You know what I mean? Now, what I see is what I see. And then what I research is what I research. My thing is, wait, what player y'all talking about so I can go ahead and dig into this shit? Let me go get a knife and fork. Shout out everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate you guys for pulling up. For real. It's always good to spend the mornings with y'all, man, for real. Y'all in a cold beer, ain't nothing like that shit. Oh, maybe some tri-tip or some carne asada. Simone, amigo. It's Simone. Carne asada. Sí. Haha. Me gusta. Hey, but yeah, man. I mean, I know there was disrespect on. Oh, you talk about the disrespect on fucking Oh, are you talking about Waller? Waller going to the Aces game? Hey, I got Waller back, man. Fuck that. Waller could do that shit. Motherfuckers be getting their panties in a bunch because the motherfucker went to one fucking ball game. He didn't skip the game and go gamble. Nobody mentions when fucking Renfro was missing or Josh Jacobs. It's just because they automatically connect that shit to fucking Waller holding out. Waller ain't holding out for shit. The motherfucker's back at practice. And if your boss told you, hey, look, let me tell y'all, I'm any fan of any other team that y'all got, right? Say for instance, basketball, y'all Lakers or whoever fans, or baseball, Dodgers or whoever, A's, Giants, whoever. If your boss said, look, I got an extra ticket to this afternoon's baseball game of your favorite team, hey, come with me. Is y'all motherfuckers gonna say no? Is y'all saying no? Hey, let's keep it 100. If your favorite baseball team is playing an afternoon game, you're at work and your boss said he has an extra ticket, he about to go and he wants you to accompany him, are you saying, boss, nope, I gotta stay here and do some work? Fuck no, I'm gone. Bitch, hey, to the rest of my employees, hey, I love y'all. I'll be back and tell y'all who won. Ain't no different than a boss taking you out to lunch and not everybody else. No, I think you should deny the lunch going out with the boss because it's not fair if the rest of the employees can't go to lunch too. Eat a dick. You crazy as fuck. Motherfucker, what we going to go eat? You know what I mean? Texas Roadhouse? And I've been taken out by the bosses to go eat before. And shit. I've been giving tickets to games by the bosses before. Raider games as well as baseball. And I'm not really a big baseball fan, but shit, if a motherfucker give me something for the F, and that F can mean fuck that, I'm getting that free shit. You know what I mean? 2 F's. Fuck that, I'm getting that free shit. For real. Motherfuckers was tripping off a Waller for that shit, man. Man, come on now. Of course, come on. You think he's just gonna skip and go without getting permission? That's why I was like telling motherfuckers who gave him the okay. It had to be the boss because you can be fined for doing shit like that. You could be suspended for doing shit like that. He was not suspended nor fined. So that told me he got the green light. And like I said, if you guys were at a job and your boss had extra tickets to another sport of a team that you liked, that you love, that you follow, like for instance, I know in LA, there's a lot of Raider fans that like Dodgers. If it was an afternoon game, and say y'all work for whatever company, and your boss said, hey, I know you're a Dodger fan. Hey, I got an extra ticket to this afternoon's Dodger game. Let's cut out and go. If your boss said that shit, ain't no fucking way you saying no. If you say no, you on dope, dick, and dynamite. For real. You on dope, dick, and dynamite. 3D. 3D you own. Because motherfuckers is doing anything they can to get out of work. You know what I mean? But if your boss said, man, I got you, come on. Motherfucker, I'm shotgun? Because I ain't writing bitch if you're bringing anybody else. You know what I mean? I am not writing bitch. I'm writing shotgun. Thank you. Start off at that. You know what I mean? So, man, they so tripping off of a motherfucker that wasn't even going to play in the game. And he's just right next door. No, not next door. Across the fucking street at the Michelob Light Arena. Right across the fucking freeway. A stone throw away. He didn't go out of state. He didn't go out of country. He went across the fucking street. And these motherfuckers, boy, I tell you, I be telling motherfuckers, stop. What the fuck? What the fuck? You know what I mean? What the fuck? Hey, who are you talking about, Raider being as far as when they came in for Waller? And yeah, Carr was forcing shit to Zay Jones for real. I think that was his comfort. That was his comfort blanket. You know what I mean? I mean, it is what it is. There was somebody he didn't have trust in. Hey, you know what, man? Hey, it's sad to say that shit, man, but for the toxicity of this fan base, there's divisions in places that shouldn't be a fucking division. How could you be divided on your quarterback? Wouldn't you want to, even if you don't like the motherfucker, it's like, man, I hope he get out there and do good. He better do good. Not, man, watch, he gonna fuck up. What the fuck? Do you say that to your weak ass son? No, let me quit not saying your weak ass son. But if your son wasn't, no, I ain't gonna say that great, because Carr is a great quarterback. He may not be elite status, but if he wins a Super Bowl, all that changes. If he gets to the Super Bowl, all that changes. You know what I mean? But like I tell people, Super Bowls and playoff wins is a team statistic. It is not an individual statistic. It can't be on a 53-man roster. That means there's 53 other or 52, not even that, because they only suit up, 48? So there's only 47 other motherfuckers that you need to help you win a Super Bowl. I've never seen a quarterback block, throw the pass, catch it, and score the touchdown all by himself. Never seen that shit. Nope, never seen it. Never will. Nope, never will see that shit. Nope, that ain't happening. Nope. You know what I mean? Or a motherfucking quarterback handing it off to himself and then he hits the hole between himself and gets a touchdown. Nope, ain't gonna happen. Because to me, that's fucking ridiculous to put all that on one fucking individual on a 53-man roster. How in the fuck is that even possible? You know what I mean? You can't blame the cook, the waiter, and the motherfucking host and expect that motherfucker to do his job and it's the same motherfucker. Hey, let me sit you to your table. Hey, what can I get you? And then he back there cooking your shit. Get the fuck out of here. That's so fucking retarded. Yes, I use retarded because retarded is a fucking word. I don't give a fuck if they think that shit offends. There's mental retardation, so they use retarded in that fucking vernacular. Let's go. We on factuals today. Factuals. You know what I mean? But yes, man, that is the dumbest ass shit. Or I guess I can't say dumb neither, huh? That is the most unintelligent ass shit. The most uneducated. The most unretarded. You gotta undo retarded, so you're the most undone retarded ass motherfucker on earth. Come on, man. I'm keeping it 100 with this shit, man. No, I don't think it's only gonna be 3 running backs. I don't think so at all, Bruno. If you're going by committee, it ain't gonna just be 3. Nope. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Don't forget what McDaniel said. They keep so many running backs because each running back has a different fucking expertise and a different skill set than the rest. And that's what came out of his mouth. So that's telling me if you got 3 running backs and all 3 are different, you better have a backup that's just like one of these motherfuckers or can do both. That's what I'm saying. So with New England, didn't they have 5 running backs in New England? Was it 5 that New England they carry? Because, hey, they're going to lean heavy on the run game, which is understandable. Because if your run game goes, your offense becomes unstoppable. Because it opens up everything. Play action pass, your passing game, it opens up a whole fucking lot. Because I'm telling you, if you have a run game that can't be stopped and motherfuckers decide, now watch where I'm going with this, other teams' defenses decide to stack the box, who does that leave man-to-man on our offense at wide receiver and tight end? Bingo! Some of the best to touch the field. You mean to tell me that forces Adams to go one-on-one? Renfro one-on-one? Waller one-on-one? If we have the type of running game that is just beating the shit, just running down the throats of the ops, you know what I mean? Running down their throat. You don't mean to tell me that's not going to make a mismatch on the receiving end of that game? I mean, on the offense? It opens up a whole fucking lot. I tell you that much. And when you suck these motherfuckers in on play action, when you have a good run game, oh my God. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Not only are you stacking the box, but you're biting on play action with guys that will beat their man-to-man coverage like that. 6. I see 6. I see fucking 6. Ain't nobody good enough. We'll see with J.C. Jackson with the fucking dischargers if he can match up with Adams. I don't give a fuck how good of a corner you are. When you go up against an elite receiver, it's going to force your hand because you're a corner. That means you're reactionary. So just that split second, 2 seconds of reacting will get a fucking space between the receiver and the corner. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be that quick. Because once this motherfucker baits you into going this way, and the momentum of your body weight it's like, I remember linemen are taught, especially on defense, to cut linemen's body weight in half. And what that means is, when you can force a lineman to go one direction, and then you come back, it cuts them in half because they're still half going this way before they can really come back in the direction that you actually went. Same thing with corners on receivers. If a receiver can make you shift all 200 pounds of your body weight in this direction, but only he knows when he's going to cut back in, that split second is going to open up a yard or two, which is going to give him an opportunity to catch the ball in the window. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, it is a game of inches. A game of inches. It's just going to be a disadvantage for people. I expect this offense to be high-powered. High-powered. And I keep saying this shit. I'm going to say this shit again until these motherfuckers prove me wrong. They will be the greatest show on grass. It will be something like the motherfucking Rams of St. Louis. Because remember all the weapons the Rams had. You know what I mean? From running back to receivers, they were deep as fuck. And Kurt Warner, look at the road he traveled to get to the NFL, to get to where he was at. He wasn't nobody that was like the number one overall pick. You know what I mean? He grinded his way. Shit. Carr wasn't the number one pick. He's grinding his way. Carr has not had a season. He never had a regression in his career. Let's say that. All the years Carr been playing, he never regressed. Never. It was always progression. So it just leads to the imagination what is next with the kind of people he has now around him. I'm telling you, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. This guy is, and if he does not prove it this year, then hey, you failed. Hey, we're not mad. You just couldn't get the job done. Then we're going to have to look for a motherfucker that can. And God knows how that search is going to go. Unless you decide to give up a couple of first-round picks and go after somebody that's capable of leading this team to a Super Bowl that another team don't need because they're stacked already. You know what I mean? And you never know who might that be. If the Niners can't trade Garoppolo and he's on the team for another year, and Carr doesn't, and Carr lays an egg, there's that connection. We seen what Garoppolo did in New England when Brady was gone. You know what I mean? He won, and that's why I think it's a systematical type thing. If you can fit the system, you will prosper. You will prosper. He fitted the system. New England has that system where you can fit. That's why I don't expect Carr to fail. I think Carr is the perfect type of quarterback to fit this system. It's a marriage made in heaven. It's a marriage made in heaven, and it happened at the right time in both Josh McDaniels' career as well as as well as Derek Carr's career. They hooked up at the right fucking time. Carr's not a green quarterback that Josh McDaniels has to groom, and McDaniels is not a first-time coach that Carr has to live through the mistakes and all that other shit. Their marriage is at a perfect time in their careers, both of them respectfully. So I expect Carr to succeed. There is no other option. Failure is not an option. Fuck no. Not after they done went out and got who they got on both sides of the ball. Failure is not a fucking option. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? But like I said, I do not expect Carr to fail. You're in a situation where, how can you fail? Look what you got. How can you fail? Look what you did last year with less than what you have this year. You was on a 4-game win streak at the end of the season to make the playoffs and went toe-to-toe with the AFC representative of the Super Bowl. With the fucked up whistle, and I put the blame on Carr for making the wrong decision in the red zone. But it ain't like we've been great in the red zone. He just all of a sudden made the bad decision. He overly went to somebody, his comfort blanket. You know what I mean? And the play call did not have fucking Waller in the end zone. He was outside of the end zone. So even, and people assume that Waller had enough room. He still would have had to turn around and then run forward. You know what I mean? And then get the momentum going to get his speed up. They would have beelined him. Could have. You know what I mean? He could have got in. But it didn't happen that way. Now, do you think in that situation, would you be more comfortable of Carr going, instead of having a Zay Jones and not going to Waller? Who is the other option that you would be comfortable with Carr going to, and it's not Waller in that situation? Adams. Hell, even Renfrow. Renfrow will find that soft fucking pocket in the defense and sit in that bitch, and Carr just got to throw the ball to him. Adams, Adams is pretty much going to beat his dude. He's going to be open at a point. You just got to throw the ball in the right spot at the right time. Zay Jones was a horrible mistake, especially when he was not in the end zone. In the middle where everything is clustered. Kind of reminds me of that Seattle, New England Super Bowl. Then rather than running Marshawn Lynch, you threw the fucking ball right into the teeth of the defense. That was not a good play at all. And that kind of remind me of what happened with Cincinnati and us in the wild card game. So with that being said, man, I think he has better options now. I think where if he did do the same thing, if he did had that play to relive again with what he has now, I think the outcome would be different. It would be different. You know what I mean? It ain't like Zay Jones is a fucking threat that needs a double team. Nope. Not at all. Not at all. So I expect a different outcome this year. I think we're going to be an issue for a lot of defenses, honestly. A lot of defenses. Do we keep 3 quarterbacks? You know what? Here's my thing, Bruno. Possibility you could keep 3, but I see them keeping 2, and I seen Garbers going on the practice squad. I think Garbers is going to be Josh McDaniels' project. You know what I mean? Somebody to work with and groom him up that does not need to start or play right now. You know what I mean? So I think you're looking at Carr starting, Stidham coming in as the backup. And see, a lot of people want to knock the backups. Okay, let me take this hot ass hat off. I should have left my AC. You know what? Hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta turn my AC on. All right. So look, let me ask you guys this question, and I'll break it down for you. Are you guys concerned with the quarterbacks we do have as backup to Carr right now? When the season starts, if they do keep 3, if they keep 1, are Mullins and Stidham a concern to you at quarterback on this roster? I'm curious to see what you guys think, and then I'm gonna break it down to you as far as my opinion and why I have that opinion. Okay, Holly, no. You think yes, Raiders till death? Okay, let me see some more responses. I'm gonna break it down to you. No good backup. Okay, Jorge, see, you said because they're good backups. I got an answer for all this. Holly, Holly, you said no. Why is it not a concern to you? I just want to know what your reasoning behind saying no is. Is it because you believe that the quarterbacks can get it done? What is your reason? I want to know if it's in line with what I'm about to say. Cause I'm breaking this shit down. This is my opinion, though. You know what I mean? And nobody's opinion is wrong. It's an opinion. Raider Ben, Mullen over Stidham. You think so? I'm going to tell you, I think Stidham will be over Mullen only because of his knowledge of the system and playbook. That's it. Now, Mullen has more experience playing. That's a no-brainer. But I'm going to get to the reason why I believe it's not an issue. Not one slight, not even a hair, a fucking eyelash. I'm gonna tell you why. Got some experience already. Not the rugged QB. Still reminds me of Mariota with the ability to run. It is if that's what you see. You know what I mean? Holly Hunter, because I feel like they can make good decisions. Fuck that playbook. Them things. Nah, Raider Ben, I'm gonna break this shit down to you in a minute, man. Not Mariota, better than Stidham. Check down Charlie. Okay, now let me break it down. I don't think it's an issue whether it's Mullen or Stidham. This is what I'm gonna tell you. You guys are gauging them by the preseason, right? Would you be concerned with a motherfucker at quarterback playing with Adams, Renfro, Waller, Josh Jacobs, and whoever's that other fucking receiver? Wouldn't you just have to be in a situation where your check downs are going to a player that can make a big play from that? And then you said better decisions. All your decisions are better. If you don't throw it to Adams, you're throwing it to Renfrow. If it ain't Renfrow, it's Waller. And usually all three of these motherfuckers get open some way, somehow. You don't have to be Joe Montana or Dan Marino, quarterback-wise, not championship-wise, or Tom Brady to get in. Why you think all the quarterbacks that backed up Brady in New England looked good when they came in? It wasn't because they were hellified quarterbacks. Look the shit around them. Look at the weapons and running game they had. It opens up. You don't have to be the fucking playmaker as a quarterback on an offense like we have. All you got to do is get your playmakers the ball and let them make the big play. It's a simple solution. They don't have to be great quarterbacks. Not when you got great weapons. How many times we say a certain player makes a quarterback look good, or vice versa? How many times? Just like, for instance, how they're saying, how the media, the pundits are saying that Rodgers made Adams and Adams didn't make Rodgers, but now we're hearing Rodgers having a problem with the quarterbacks he has now because Adams is gone. Makes you wonder, who was the man between the quarterback and that wide receiver? It sounds like to me it was Adams. I think Rodgers is feeling the pressure of not having Davante Adams. So is it possibility that Davante made that motherfucker look good? We gonna see. But I feel as a quarterback, all you have to be decent in a beautiful creation of an offense. When you got fucking top 10 players at every fucking skill position. Adams, top 10. Fucking Waller, top 10. Renfrow, top 10. Josh Jacobs, top 10. The only issue that we have as fan base of this offense is the right side of the line. Once you get the right side solidified with the players that you choose to be starters that can work cohesively with the rest of the unit in the trench on the offense, I don't give a damn if you got Tim Tebow. Okay, I'll take that back. Maybe he's an exception. I don't give a damn if it's whoever. I don't think Stidham and Mullins could go wrong. Unless they just can't fucking throw, period. But hell, if the best of the best is in the NFL, what the fuck they doing here if they can't throw? And usually if you can't throw, it's because you can run. So that's why you have an opportunity. Because I'll never forget when the quarterback from Ohio State we got in the supplemental draft. He got in trouble for, didn't he sell like his bowl ring? What the fuck is his name? That ran 99 yards against Pittsburgh, but he was good at running and not passing. And he admitted that nobody ever trained him to be a thrower, which I can understand because usually whatever your strength is, that's what at quarterback. That's what that team is going to focus for you to do. If you're a hellified athlete that can run and you're mobile, guess what the fuck they're going to have you do? They're going to have you run and be mobile. Just like if you can't run, they're going to have your ass stay in the pocket. That's the nature of the game. Your gift is your curse. That's a literal ass fucking phrase that makes sense. Your gift is your curse. If you are a hellified mobile fucking running quarterback, that team is going to develop an offense that you can run and be mobile in and not work on you as being a pocket passer. I know somebody going to tell me dude name, man. Yes, Pryor came out and said that shit. He said they never worked on him with being a passer in the pocket. And it showed. But he was so gifted at being athletic and running, that's all they utilized him doing. The same thing they did with fucking Michael Vick. The same thing they did with RG3. The same thing that they did with fucking what's the name that got drafted by Tennessee? Out of Texas. What Texas? Why am I drawing a blank, man? I hate old age. Fucking what you call it? Tennessee had him. Mobile, rookie of the year. He start taking them fucking shots. He getting hit. So it's like you can be mobile, but man, if they keep running you and running, watch. I'm so afraid of what's gonna happen to little dude in Arizona. You know what they gonna fucking do, man. They're gonna run him into the ground. He got a decent arm, but I mean, coming from a baseball player, of course, the arm is there. But none of these other, Michael Vick wasn't no baseball player. You know what I mean? So it's like your gift is your curse. It ain't like, and I always like, man, work on his throwing. Why don't you work on his throwing? Because that's not what he's good at. And you can't deny it, because we say the same thing about Jonathan Abram. Why you don't work in coverage? Why you don't work him in coverage? Because he's not good at it. So you move him to something, you have him do something that he's good at. You put him in the box. You make him a linebacker. You know what I mean? And shit. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? But yes, I'm not concerned with Stidham or Mullen in this type of offense with what he has around him. It's going to make him look good. It's going to make him look good. It's just like going into the club with a bad one, a dime piece, and you just like, okay looking. Motherfuckers ain't going to look at you like, damn, they're going to look at, what's she doing with him? But the conclusion is, damn, he must have money or a hellified mouthpiece. You know what I mean? They're going to assume. So it's like you put a regular quarterback in this offense, they're going to be like, damn, how is he that good? Shit, he must have hella weapons and you know what I mean, a decent defense. He ain't no great ass. Stidham and Mullen ain't no great ass motherfucker. They're not no Pro Bowlers, but they might look like one. You know what I mean? They might look like one on TV. So you just got to always look at the perspective of, just like, for instance, you know all the players on the defense of the Georgia Bulldogs that got drafted? Now the question, we're going to find all this shit out this season. All those players that got drafted from Georgia, are they really that good? Or is it because of their supporting cast? Because they had a gang of motherfuckers that got drafted off their defense. Just like, and I'll go back to the Raiders back in the day. Was Plunkett really that good? And I'm going to put that shit out there. Motherfuckers, hey, I'm just asking the question. Was Plunkett really that good? Or was it because all those Hall of Famers he had around him on both sides of the ball? The first Super Bowl that motherfucking Plunkett won, was he really that good? I'm going to ask you that shit. Is Plunkett really that good to win the Super Bowl, his first appearance in the Super Bowl? Did he win that Super Bowl? Or was it because of the cast around him? Because if you want to go look at the numbers in that Super Bowl, you want to know the truth, or are you guys going to be upset at the facts? Now, the second Super Bowl that he was in against Washington, he did the motherfucking thing. But his stats in that Super Bowl, oh my God. What was it, Philadelphia? Fuck no. Plunkett's numbers was not good in that Super Bowl he played the first time he appeared. He was carried by that defense and the motherfuckers on that offense, because I'm telling you, all them motherfuckers was Hall of Famers. So his supporting cast made him, nobody said nothing about Plunkett not being great in that Super Bowl because they won. But it was the motherfuckers around him that made that win happen. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What Fluffy say? Fluffy, that's right. Use your turn signals. What the fuck? Fluffy, you all right, man? Yeah, you off that catnip? Cause you got one of them names, man. You know, hey, come here, Fluffy. Fluffy on catnip, boy. Use your turn signal. And this motherfucker riding a bike, not in traffic, but on a trail. And he's behind people walking. Use your turn signal. The turn signals. Remember they taught you that shit in school. If you're riding your bike, I'm turning this, stopping, and I'm look like a motherfucker was pop locking. bam, 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 bam. Motherfucker be on the bike doing hand signals and shit. Okay, yeah, Jordan Jenkins, but we were talking about him earlier. He's not pushing the needle. You're giving him an opportunity. But I mean, and he plays multiple. He can do outside linebacker, defensive end. He can do that. He's not hella old. You know what I mean? There's been a couple of years in his career where he got down with some sacks and some pressures and shit. Maybe this system might fit him, and he can come in and be in the rotation to help keep the pressure on quarterbacks. Because if we're gonna be relentless on defense, you're gonna need those bodies. You're gonna need the rotation and depth. Absolutely. Because you're just gonna turn that shit on and be like, I'm not turning this motherfucking faucet off. Let this motherfucker hose just run dry. We about to get at that quarterback every motherfucking quarter. They not gonna know when the blitzes come, but all we need is that front fucking on the line, the defensive line. Just keep bringing the pressure. Make that motherfucking quarterback uncomfortable. Do not let him get comfortable in the pocket. Don't let him be able to step up into the pocket, and don't let him scramble outside of the pocket. That's what you want. You want total containment. And just start collapsing on their ass. Where they get claustrophobic like they in a phone booth. Motherfucking young people like, what's a phone booth? It's these old motherfucking closets made out of glass and metal that you stepped into, and you actually had to hit the buttons and call motherfuckers with a quarter, and then it went up to 50 cents. Before that, it was like 15 and a dime. I mean, it was only a dime to call a motherfucker in a phone booth. What? A dime? I get on my cell phone. It's free. Shit, you pay a monthly bill. Don't believe that shit. But yeah, man. I think we're gonna be okay. Y'all talking about jerseys? What? I need to get me some more jerseys too. But I'm waiting. I want to see the motherfuckers that make the team, because I might want to go after that diamond in the rough. Whoever's at one diamond nobody expected, I might want that jersey. I might want it. And shit, that's the only thing I'll wear. I'll walk around butt naked with a long ass jersey. No, I won't. That's a motherfucking lie. Y'all didn't hear me say that shit. I'm just talking bullshit. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. To you guys that are viewing this show, this is the Morning Raider Nation live podcast. This is Raiders Allegiance, the channel, and I'm your host, Lunatic Raider. Please do me one solid. The only thing I ask of you to do, if this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, hit that notification bell as well. Man, I thank you guys, man, for pulling up. If this is your first time here, and roll out the silver and black carpet. We're talking Raider football. That's how we get down in the morning. Some of y'all drink coffee, not me. Yes, indeed, man. Shout out to the chat and everybody watching, man. You are the real MVP. Oh, yeah, the Adams. I'm about to get me a custom jersey and have Lunatic on the back. I'm gonna get a white and black one. That's the shit I'm rocking. You know what I mean? I gotta rock the custom for real. Thank you, Raider Ben. Thank you, my guy. Hey, hit that, smash. Fuck that. No. Smash that like button, man. Hey, smack that ass. Smack that ass and give those likes up, man. Let's rock. Shout out to everybody, man. For real. I'll be having big fun with y'all, man. What I'm swinging on, hey, man, I get off work at 5 in the morning. I ain't went to bed yet, so my nights is days and my days are nights. So this is like my after work, went to the bar and got me a beer. You damn right I'm drinking a beer. What kind? I'm not gonna say that shit because I'm not giving out no motherfucking advertisement unless they cash that check. I'm not. Hey, you don't be putting my fucking YouTube channel on the can of beers y'all make. You don't sell the beer of my choice with Lunatic Raider on that bitch. So why I'm gonna do y'all on my channel? Fair exchange ain't no robbery, bitch. You know what I mean? It ain't no robbery. For real, man. Hey, I get down with the get down, man. I get down with the get down. You know, get in where you fit in. That's, Too Short. Get in where you fit in. Fuck it. Don't try to force a square peg in a round hole. If you round, motherfucker, jump in that round circle. You know what I mean? Jump in that bitch. Just be the best at that motherfucker that fit that motherfucker. Nigga, I have no apologies at all. Yes. Hey, see? My guy right there. Raider Big getting it in. Hey, for real though, I be getting lit. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, this Saturday, I'm getting fucked up. So hopefully I ain't too fucked up when I do the Lunatic Raider show Saturday night. But man, we got USC. We got motherfucking Anthony Joshua versus Usyk for the motherfucking rematch. We got the Raider game. Come on, man. I'm about to be in sports heaven on Saturday. I gotta gauge myself because I'm not gonna get on here sloppy Saturday night trying to do the show. But man, I'm telling you, it's a possibility I might. I knowingly might be lit. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's going down this fucking Saturday. For real. Shout out to everybody out there, man. What game? What game yesterday? You talk about on your on the Madden? Let me know if you on the Madden. I seen Derek Carr post some Madden 23 codes up on Twitter for Xbox and for PlayStation, and I got the screenshot. You want me to shoot you the screenshot on Twitter of the codes? I don't know what the fuck the codes is for, but he put them on Twitter. What game you talking about, Raider Ben? I'm trying to figure out what you said. Was it the Madden game you played? Look, I'm about to show you real quick what the fuck Carr posted. I'm about to show you, Ben. You let me know what this shit look like, bruh. Look at Xbox is down at the bottom. What them codes look like? What kind of codes they got out? My shit. That's the Xbox on the bottom and then PlayStation on the top. Derek Carr posted these up, I think, yesterday. Oh, man. Who you play? You playing the season? Yeah, hey. I got it. And I still ain't got the fucking game. I'm gonna get the shit, though. I gotta see if I want the digital or disc, but I got the Game Pass on fucking Xbox. So I don't know. I know EA Sports throw all their games on there, but I don't know if they'll include. I haven't checked Madden 23 yet. I just got Madden 22 and I updated the roster with the draft picks as well as the free agents and shit. Damn, I'm gonna go watch that shit. I don't know what the codes are for, Raider Gabe. Fucking Derek Carr posted them on Twitter, I think, yesterday. For PlayStation and Xbox for Madden 23. So, I don't know. I got them. I screenshotted them, so I got them. Maybe y'all can, I plan on using this shit to see what kind of upgrades and all that other shit that these codes, because it's a gang of codes. But yeah, Derek Carr posted that shit. That's Xbox right there. So y'all can go back and watch this motherfucking video and hit pause. PlayStation. Hit pause and do your thing. On the you gotta subscribe first before you can get the codes. It won't pause if you don't subscribe. If you try to hit pause, it'll keep playing. I'm bullshitting. Hey, but yeah, I don't know what the codes are. Oh, they all been redeemed? Oh, you tried it, huh? You seen it on Twitter too? Okay, my bad. So it was like first come, first serve type shit, huh? Man, I'm about to get my motherfucking game too, bruh. like I said, I gotta see if the Game Pass threw it up on there, since I pay monthly for that shit. And Game Pass is like what, $15 a month. So I you know what I mean? What I did was, I put y'all up on some game. What I did, I don't know if y'all do the same thing. Instead of filling up the memory on my Xbox, I got an 8 terabyte external hard drive that I save all the games onto. Then that way, whatever Xbox because I got an Xbox in all 3 of my rooms. The front room, this room here, my media room, and in my bedroom. I got a 360 in my bedroom for my son, you know what I mean? Because when he come over, he be gaming like a motherfucker. And he got a Switch, but I got the Xbox in both this room and the front room. So you could take the external hard drive and plug it into whatever system you're playing, and all the games are there if you got the Game Pass. So that's what I do. Okay, they are first come, first serve. Oh, the full Madden game? Oh, he did. Yep, he said it was a giveaway. He said, here you go, have at it. Oh, it's not on Game Pass? Okay, well, shit. I'm going to have to break bread then. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to break bread, because I'll get the digital download then. Once I go into the store and get that shit on online. Oh, so hey, Ben, was this Madden like surpassed your expectations? Did you expect it to be trash, but it's actually good? Is that what you're saying? I don't know if we fly out to Miami today, Bruno. Today's third. You know what? It would make sense unless they just fly out in the morning. You know what I mean? Because the game is a late game on Saturday. Well, it is East. Well, yeah, it's a late game. What time is the game tomorrow? Hold on. I'm gonna tell you what time the game is real quick. Our game on Saturday. Ain't nobody watching that other bullshit. Our game is at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock Saturday. So we're an evening game. You know what I mean? So, shit. That's 7 o'clock Eastern, huh? Oh, they playing a late. Is it 7 o'clock Eastern or is this 4 o'clock Eastern? Because it only says 4 p.m. It doesn't say Eastern or what. $4 p.m. Pacific. Yeah. So it's 7 o'clock Eastern. God dang, yeah. They got time, so they could leave out tomorrow. And be fine. You know what I mean? Damn, 4 o'clock p.m. Boy, yes. That's what I'm saying. Hey, what time the UFC early undercard start? I think the same time, right? UFC schedule. Motherfucker, I didn't say USC, bitch. UFC schedule. Damn, good bitches are hard to find. No, 3 o'clock. Early prelims are 3 o'clock for UFC Saturday. Woo-wee. Early prelims at 3 o'clock for UFC, baby. Oh, yes. I'm ready for the game Saturday, like I said. I might be a little inebriated Saturday night on the Dirty Lunatic show, but hey, so what? So the fuck what? We gonna have fun anyway. But man, if the Raiders win, we're gonna chop it up Saturday night on that shit as well. You know what I mean? So if they starting 4 o'clock, they'll be done here by 7. Game will be over by 7. And then I got 4 hours until we go live Saturday night. Yes, indeed, y'all. Hey, it's going down this Saturday. Motherfucker. Ooh, it's 8:13. Hey, y'all kept me past my bedtime. No. The early prelims, Gabe. Early prelims is at 3 o'clock. Because you got early prelims, and then the main card. Early prelims start at 3 o'clock on Saturday. I watch all the shit. So that'll give me enough time. That'll give me an hour to watch early prelims, and then I'm going to set it up because I do the shit on Kodi. So I'll watch the game, which is regular TV, and then go to the UFC on Kodi and go back and forth. You know what I mean? And then by the time, shit, when the main card, 7? Hold on, let me check. Yeah, early prelims is 3 o'clock, Gabe. The preliminary card is at 5. And the main card is at 7. So we'll be damn near done with the Raider game by when the main card starts at 7. No, it'll be over. Yeah, the game should be about over when the main card hits. But I watch all the fights. My son, he is addicted. He just turned 13, man. He a Leo too. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's sitting there with dad, man. We be in there, man, watching that shit. For real. And I'm fucking with the Anthony Joshua and the Usyk fight, the rematch for the belts too, because they fight Saturday as well. So I be switching through channels. You know what I mean? And I got Kodi on the Xbox. I got Kodi on the Amazon Q. And then regular TV got the football game. So I just have fucking UFC, boxing, and the Raiders. And just be going through the channels. I'll tell you, I'm a sports fanatic, man, for real. Equalitarian 207, yeah, UFC is the shit. UFC is the shit for real. Yup. So Raider game, we're gonna be overdosed on UFC, Raiders shit, and if you in the boxing, that shit too. You know what I mean? Unless they canceled it, but I don't think they did because they've already pushed it back once. But man, I'm about to be OD'd on motherfucking sports Saturday. I'm not going nowhere. I'm getting a pizza. My son loves when I be making the nachos, so I might make some nachos. Cause he come over on the weekends with me when his mom drop him off. So he rock with dad on Saturdays. I tell him, I say, man, my Saturdays are the bomb when you come over and we got boxing and USC and the Raiders is playing. What? The trifecta? The trifecta? Oh, it's on. It is on for real, man. You said, Nick and Nate. Hey, because they from Stockton, huh? From Stockton, huh? Yeah. I'm already knowing, though. Them are some bad boys, too. But I like Usman. I seen his brother the other week get down. And, his brother get down in the heavyweights. So, hey, they got some good motherfuckers on this card, man. I don't give a fuck if I know them or not. I just want to see them fight. I want to see them squabble. You know what I mean? I love that shit. You said that's why you got 3 TVs in the back. Hey, Raider Gang, we on that same shit. I got 2 TVs. I got in each room, but I got 3 motherfuckers plugged into that damn TV. And look, here on my main TV in the front room, look, the Xbox I got Kodi on, so that's no problem. The Amazon Fire Cube, I got hooked to that TV, and I got a regular Fire Stick on there just in case. If the Raiders weren't on regular TV out here, I have it on the regular Fire Stick, the Cube, and the Xbox. But it's on regular TV, so I just need the Cube and the Xbox, and I'm good. I'm good for real. I'm already knowing. Hey, I've been out to Stockton a couple of times. My son's mom, dad used to live out there, so we used to go out there for barbecues and shit. Who else out in Stockton? Fucking What college is out in Stockton? Is it Pacific? Is Pacific College the one in Stockton? Hey, Ben. I think it's Stockton that Pacific is in, right? I'm asking Ben because I don't want to have to get on Google. Motherfucker, hey, Ben will give me the answer before the motherfucking answer on Google pop up. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. of a bitch, okay? My fucking internet. They said we had it out earlier. Yeah, University of Pacific, right? Hey, I grew up, Damon Stoudemire used to be the head coach before you went to Boston Celtics. Yeah. Oh, Damon Stoudemire. Yup, I'm familiar. I'm familiar with the Pacific. I remember the motherfuckers made the didn't they make the tournament one year in college hoops? I don't know if you follow it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, salute Sultan. Hey, thank you for pulling up, guy. I'm about to get ready to get off here in a minute, though. But shit, fuck it. I gotta go into work tonight, but this is my Friday, so fuck it. If I fall asleep, I fall asleep. As long as they don't find me. As long as they don't find me to find me. I'm good, though. Hey, Masvidal. Hey, I like Masvidal though, but man, for real though. Hey, motherfuckers be fucking with this motherfucking UFC shit. What is the deal? What is the deal? Who else we got out this motherfucker, man? Hey, Gravy. Hey, top of the morning, Gravy, man. Yeah, Pacific and Stockton. Yeah, my boy Damon Stoudemire was the head coach there. Was part of the Jailblazers. Grew up with dude, man. Hey. We played. I didn't play basketball in junior high school. He didn't play at the school. He played at the boys club. But then he ended up going. He was supposed to go to the high school I went to, but he ended up going to Wilson High School. But we won state my freshman year. He would have been on Grant's team, and our point guard at the time when we won state was motherfucking Terrell Brandon. I don't know if y'all familiar with him. Terrell Brandon went to the University of Oregon and got drafted by Cleveland. Hell of a point guard. But yeah, that was our point guard at my high school my freshman year when we won state. But yeah, hey, Stoudemire was supposed to go to that motherfucking high school too. Motherfucker. Went to Wilson. But anyway, oh well, you didn't win state. We did. No, I'll be fucking with him on that shit. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, everybody up in here, man. Hey, I appreciate all y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. But I'm about to shut this shit down. I gotta get in this bed, man, and go ahead and get ready for tonight. But look, y'all keep it greasy. Keep it greasy, baby. No, but hey, shout out to all you guys, man. Thank you for pulling up this AM and hanging out with your guy, man. It's like I said, we talk Raiders, whatever. We rock with each other. I rock with y'all. Y'all rock with me, and I really appreciate it. To everybody that is viewing, and this is your first time here, please just subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified of all the content I release, even breaking news. Thank you guys for pulling up. Oh, and oh, fuck it. We're going to rock this. I'm going to rock this video one time for y'all, man, before I head on out, because I'm trying to support these young dudes. I love their song Raider Baby. Man, it's the next hit for this season. We can get behind them and rock. Hey, watch the video, and I'm gonna post a link to their store so you can get at the shirts and all that.
Have you heard about those new Jordans? Yeah. Yeah, I heard Jonathan has them. I definitely gotta take them. Yeah, aren't you guys supposed to be fighting tomorrow? Yeah, I'm supposed to meet him at the park. Oh, I'll be there just in case anything happens. I got a question. Yeah? What you want to be when you get older? I want to be a linebacker for the Raiders. I want to be a quarterback for the 49ers.
Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, all you ever heard about my lips. I went twitching, I went breaking when Brady was winning chips. Went to LA, then to Oakland, and now we up on the strip. Dancing with the nation every time we get to 6. 3rd and 13 used to run the ball. Now we got 100, so we changing the call. Tatted on my body, ain't no taking it off. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. Unless they with the nation, ain't no faking involved. All that internal hating, we be shaking it off. Cause we know they just came around Jacobs and Carl. Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know.
Look, I'm 34 like Bo Jackson. I'm a Raider. Long live John Madden. We left Oakland, now we with the Sinners. For Al Davis, we got unfinished business. Look, just win, baby. Defense ain't giving up an inch lately. The offense in clutch, we bout to up the scope. And D-Car ain't stopping till we reach the boat. Yeah.
Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know.
There you have it, man. That's the hitter for this season, for real, for real. Hope y'all with it, man. Hey, the name of the song is Raider Baby, Damian Bonds, featuring Twin Tay. Man, they get down with the get down, for real, for real. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, man, but hey, support these cats, man. They got some fire ass shit. The merchandise is off the hook. I'm about to grab one of them Raider Baby shirts, man. Hey, some dope shit, man. But with that being said, man, shout out to everybody out there in the chat. Love y'all for pulling up, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the subscriptions, the likes, all that, man. You guys are always welcome. Tomorrow we will be here again at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. Let's rock together again, y'all. Let's do this shit again. You know what I mean? I'm about to go hit the sack. I'm going to wake up about 2. Check out who's on YouTube. I'm rocking with y'all tuned in, man. I'll be in the chat or whatnot, man, but we're going to keep it 100 and show the silver and black love. You feel me? So with that being said, man, this has been Raiders Allegiance. Yours truly, Lunatic Raider. This is Good Morning Raider Nation. I will see you guys tomorrow. May you have a blessed Thursday. You and your loved ones be safe. See you guys here tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Eastern. 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. Let's rock out again, y'all. Silver and black. There's only one nation. The motherfucking Raider Nation. I'm Lunatic Raider. Raiders Allegiance. I'm out.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.